Hello everybody, Sub-Zero the Ice Ninja here. So I was just recently watching Landlock's gaming video, with his video on where he showed off his game collection. So I decided to do one myself. So I've got tons of games, so I'll probably have to split this up into certain parts, like other parts, because I'm not going to get through all of these in 15 minutes. So right here, I've got my original Xbox games, and we're going to start off with those. First off, I don't have a case for this. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. I got this, like, it was literally just in one of the cases whenever I had the game. It was from, it's right there, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. It was inside that case for some reason, as we all have it here. I've seen reviews of the game, but people say it's terrible. I've never played it myself, but I watched, I remember first finding this, my brother played it, and he didn't particularly like it. I've heard a lot of reviewers say it's terrible, so I'll have to give it a shot whenever I can be bothered to hook up my Xbox again. Unreal Championship 2. Just keep in mind, I haven't played most of my original Xbox games, but Unreal Championship 2 would be good. It's made by Epic Games, same people made Fortnite and Gears of War. See right there. The Unreal series, I like the Unreal series, I love it actually. I play a lot of Unreal Tournament. On the OG one, the original, like, Windows 95 one almost, it's on my PC. True Crime New York City's next. A bit like a Grand Theft Auto clone. It's a pretty cool game, one of the few ones I actually did play. There's also another one called True Crime LA, I think. Or True Crime Los Angeles, I'm not sure about the exact name of it. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, right here. I never played the new Ghost Recon games. I like Wildlands. I never played Wildlands yet. This is the old one. This was on 360 as well, I think. I've gave it a shot. I think I gave all my Ghost Recon games a shot. I've got 3 Ghost Recon games on Xbox. Speaking of, Ghost Recon 2's next. I haven't really played this one, but I can assume it's a lot similar to Advanced Warfighter in the first one. And of course, big surprise, Ghost Recon 1. Nothing much to say. I said basically everything about Ghost Recon from my experience of it so far. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. The game I found Spyro: A Hero's Tale in. I haven't played Tiger Woods. I actually was just looking in here once and then just found out that in here, like above it was Spyro, and then this was in it as well. Sonic Heroes is next. Pretty underrated Sonic game to me, I'd say. It's not as bad as most people say it is. I actually do kind of enjoy the team mechanics in it. Haven't played that much because I've never been bothered to actually get off my butt and plug in my Xbox. So I actually haven't played this, but I could play it on 360 if I wanted to, so I guess that's something. I just haven't installed the emulator yet. Outrun 2, my first original Xbox game. I loved Outrun 2 SP in my local arcade in Newcastle. Not here, it's technically not even local. I enjoyed Outrun 2 SP in there. And then I got Outrun 2 one Christmas, the same Christmas I got 360, and then only to realise that the 360 didn't have a hard drive, so I couldn't play it. So then, quite a few years later, I then got the original Xbox, and I was finally able to play this for the first time. And finally, Metal Arms glitch in the system. I've never played this game yet. It was just another... A lot of these games, I got my original Xbox for Christmas, and all of these games came with it, apart from Outrun 2 and Sonic Heroes. Outrun 2 was from the Christmas I got 360, and Sonic Heroes I bought myself. But Metal Arms I've never played. I have to try it at some point. It looks like it'd be a pretty cool game. Like hacking to your enemies, just in the back there. So now we're going to go on to PS2. Test Drive Unlimited, the first one. I think the disc isn't in here. I think it's actually still in my PS2. That's why it feels so light to me. It's also the game that made me get a PS2 memory card. I've always wanted to play this game. I was originally going to get it on PC until I saw it for cheap. Yeah, £5 in Gadget Exchange on PS2, so then I got it on that. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. I'm not very interested in WWE. This is just one of the games my brother gave me when I bought the PS2 from him. He gave me his entire game collection after I bought his PS2, so SmackDown vs. Raw. He's a big fan of WWE, so that's why we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Next up, the OG, SmackDown vs. Raw. Yet again, another game from my brother's WWE addiction. Medal of Honor Frontlines next, a World War II game. One of the few of my brother's games I actually have played, actually. Funnily enough. It's I never got past the D-Day mission, but I still think it is a pretty cool game. It's a first-person shooter on the PS2, so you're not really going to expect much from it. But, remember back when EA was good? Yeah, I remember that time as well. I'm just lying, I don't. Speaking of EA, here's a Star Wars game. Like Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Another game I got, and another one of the few games I've actually played from my brother. I haven't got far in it, I just roamed around in it, screwed around in it a lot. That's really it. I haven't actually played it a lot. Here's one for your Irish fans, Gaelic Games Football. Why did I say it's one for your Irish fans? A lot of Americans probably don't know what I'm talking about right now with This Is Gaelic. It's like, if you combine basketball with football, that's basically what this is. Yeah, like right there, you carry the ball, then you kick it into the goal. It's an Irish sport, pretty much. It's an Irish sport. That's why not many of you have probably heard of it, unless you're from Ireland like I am. Here was a bit of a spoof, the Maximo versus the Army of Zin, but the thing is, this isn't actually it. This isn't actually the game. It's actually just the case it came in, funnily enough. The actual game in here is FIFA 04. Okay, this is what happens when you buy games from a charity shop. And lastly, Atari Anthology. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. We were just looking at blinds of all things. Atari Anthology. It's a compilation of old Atari games. I got it so I could just play Atari games on my on just a console, because I had Atari Vault before this, but I decided to get this just to play it on a console. Next up we have GameCube, aka GameCube games that aren't broken, or at least I don't think I do. Come on, just can't stop shouting. Wave Race Blue Storm. I've heard good things about the Wave Race series, especially Wave Race 64. I've heard good things about it. I haven't actually played it yet at all. I've owned it for nearly as long as I've owned my 360, which is the exact same time I've owned my GameCube for, but I've never played it. I put it in my GameCube once and then took it out. I don't know what made me take it out, but I need to give it a go, because I heard good things about this game. Sonic Gems Collection's next. Pretty cool compilation of Sonic games, of rare gems, obviously. Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, and Sonic R. I'm guarantee you never heard of at least one of them, unless you're a big Sonic fan. If you know Sonic exists, and you know all the old games, but you wouldn't call yourself a huge Sonic fan, then you probably didn't know about most of these games. That's why it's called the Gems Collection. And I think it might still be in my... No, it isn't. Here's one for the girls and my sister, because this was my sister's game. Piglet's Big Game. That's just why it's here. It used to be a game that my sister played on my GameCube. So she got this and decided to play it. I never played it at all. I probably wouldn't ever play this either, but to be honest, it looked freaking horrific. Need for Speed Underground. Pretty cool game. I played Underground 2 on PC before, and Underground 1 I kind of gave a go at, but I played more Underground 2 than I have played 1. But it is a pretty cool Need for Speed game. It's probably one of the most popular ones. Lastly, Burnout. Pretty self-explanatory game. It's a racing game, another one. I'm actually not 100% sure if this is from the same series as Burnout Paradise or not.